Hello there everybody, you might recognize me, although my cervix is a little smaller now. I am Wiggly from SmartWrestlingFan.com, and with me as always is Lightning Mike Quackenbush. Welcome to today's Chikara Podcast-A-Go-Go, brought to you now live for over 80 weeks in a row for free. That's several hundred thousands of dollars for free for you to enjoy. What's going on today, Mike?
Hey, well, for one thing, I'm really glad the autumn weather is rolling in, because I like it a little bit cooler as opposed to the hot summer months, so I'm very glad for that. I cannot, however, use this as a clever segue into the next clip, as we begin our coverage of Rey de Voladores from the back of the month of April. And what you're going to see now is something that had all the makings of a match, but as you'll see, and we'll tell you a little bit more about it thereafter, a match was nowhere to be found when Hallowicked met Eddie Kingston at the ECW arena. Have a look!
Something's gonna go down here. Eddie Kingston now with Hallowicked up on the ramp entranceway, and it's difficult for me to see from this vantage point exactly what's going on. Hard into the rail goes Eddie Kingston. This one here is just an absolute melee, a free-for-all in the truest sense of it. Kingston now choking Hallowicked, and as neither of these guys really have been in the ring at the same time, I don't think the official referee Bryce Remsburg can really officially start the match. That is why there is no countout occurring on the floor right now, fans. Kingston and Hallowicked. Hallowicked turns it around, and again Kingston into the rail. These two guys, two of the, sometimes we call them the upperclassmen here at Chikara, two of the guys with the most tenure in the company. And believe it or not, this is the very first singles match the two have ever had. Not just here, but anywhere. Kingston with a handful of stem. These two had an issue erupt out of an 8-man tag, the Relevos Atomicos, last month in Hellertown. Kingston got rolled up and pinned by Hallowicked, seemed to take exception to it, and that is the result of which is this singles match here. And it seems like, I would imagine, there is more to the issue between the two of them than what is immediately evident, fans. Kingston now with Hallowicked up against the rail. And referee Bryce Remsburg doing the right thing, I think, here. If the guys do not want to get in the ring to start the match, this is Leonard F. Chikara's, and fans, if it's your first time setting eyes on him, of course, director of fun here at Chikara, and obviously trying to plead with these guys to get them in the ring. They do not want to abide by the referee's instructions here, and we do not take that sort of thing lightly. Leonard Chikara of late. Here's an announcement.
This match has been declared a no contest.
Hallowicked turned his attention.
What you just saw there, fans, is footage which should have contained the very first singles meeting between Eddie Kingston and Hallowicked. But as you saw, the match never got underway, and the issue between these two guys, two of Chikara's very finest, has been building up all summer long, and now here we are in the month of October, And these two still have not had a one-on-one confrontation to speak of. But that wasn't the only thing that happened to Rey de Voladores. Tell him.
I know. We're going to see the second clip rolling now after that drama's over. Can it ever be over with the drama coaches going on? We got Pac from the UK. We have the Retail Dragon. Everybody likes him. He's from the Super Something Mart. And we got Chuck Taylor and Ricochet. And they're all going to be flipping around. Lots of flippy floppies. Hit it!
And that may be because, quite simply, these guys are already fatigued from some of the incredible moves you have seen and some of the incredible punishment they have absorbed. Flipping behind, out of the Omega Driver, Ricochet now secures a waistlock. Chuck Taylor is ready with the counter. Sends him off, but Pac is waiting. Just sprung himself up over the top rope into a swing Frankensteiner. Forearm. Make it a pair. Picks up Ricochet now. Drops him and planted there precariously near the turnbuckles. Ran right into a boot, did Chuck Taylor, who's in a really odd position. Oh, and he just got clipped in the back of the head! Incredible! Shooting star press under Ricochet! His feet clipped Chuck Taylor, and that's what created the opening for him to... Absolutely incredible! These Philly fans, some of the toughest in the world, are already in love with the youngster from the UK. Mind-blowing aerial offense from the man known as Pac. His cute little catchphrase is the man that gravity forgot, and it's obviously well-earned. Drop kick. Chuck Taylor to the outside, thinking that's going to pick him up a respite of some kind. Highly unlikely when Pac is your opponent. To the top turnbuckle. Oh my goodness! Shooting star, Cancun, twisting corkscrew, doodad of doom!
Chikara fans, the cool autumn weather is rolling in, but you don't need to leave the comfort of your own home to pick up advance tickets for our October events, Bruised and New Star Navigation in Reading and Barnesville, respectively. Drop by ChikaraPro.com, click the link for store, and you can get your tickets there for at least another week or so. Now, you will need to leave your house if you want to pick up this new Best of Chikara DVD compilation, which is coming out courtesy our pals over at Big Vision Entertainment. It's coming to great retail outlets near you in about 3 weeks, and more information about that is coming soon.
Right on. Now, while you're clicking around, before you go out to the mall and to the little places where you go and buy your punk rock gear and whatever and skateboard stuff and tchotchkes and go to eat, go back to home and then click and click and click and go to wigglysworld.com, especially to check out smartwrestlingfan.com. That's the other wrestling podcast that started it all. And that's why you see this before you hear on the Chikara Podcast-A-Go-Go and whatnot when Mike called me up and I said, hello. That's the end of episode 80 whatevers. Bye.